Hey folks, I wanted to take just a moment to let you know that the video that I'm about to do today is a bit different than the usual stuff that you will find here on the Magic in the Music. Normally we talk about Disney and music and Disney Vacation Club and family fun stuff that we do with our kids. But today's a little bit different. We had something really extraordinary happen on our channel recently. And we know we have a lot of subscribers who actually have their own YouTube channels, and we think this information would be really valuable to them. So if you are not one of those viewers who is into YouTube analytics and all that kind of data, you'll probably want to move on to our next video. And we will continue to have some shorts coming out for the rest of January. So we have a lot of fun stuff coming up for you. And we have another really fun regular video coming up for the Magic in the Music. But I just wanted to let you know, we didn't suddenly change our channel. We just had a special situation come up and we wanted to take advantage of that opportunity to help out some of our friends with it. So if you're here for this video, great, stick around. And if you're here for our regular stuff, that's cool. We'll see you next time. So how's your day going? I'd say ours is pretty amazing. Hey there, welcome back to the Magic in the Music. I'm Jen. Today I have something really unusual to share with you. And so we're going to walk you through our experience of having one of our YouTube shorts blow up and get 350,000 views. And our channel also grew by more than 2,000 subscribers as part of that process. We know that we have a lot of friends and viewers who also have their own YouTube channels, and they would probably really enjoy hearing about this. So we're going to talk you through our experience. And we're also going to give you some tips and some ideas that might help increase your chances of getting your short to take off as well. So stick around. Okay, the first thing I want to do is explain that where we were. So our channel is not monetized currently even. And our channel we've been working on about the past 9 months or so. And so we've been growing it. And that first 500 subscribers, that was a lot of hard work to get to that point. And so we're proud of the work that we put in, but we worked really hard to get here. And so if you are one of the people who's been with us since early on, thank you for your support. We really appreciate that. And so we had heard about this trend. I actually saw a friend in another, in a YouTuber group that I am in on Facebook, who had said she'd had really great success using something called YouTube Shorts. And I had not heard about it yet at that point. This was in December. So I went and started investigating, started researching and trying to find out everything that I possibly could about what are YouTube Shorts, what's the deal with these things. And so I had a few other contacts who had had a lot of success, and I started to ask around. And I'm a real data hound, so I like to know, tell me the numbers, tell me the stats, tell me about the videos. What are the types of videos that are blowing up like this? And from all my research, what I could tell was there wasn't really a solid pattern. There were maybe some characteristics to look out for, but for the most part, it seemed pretty random that YouTube was taking these videos that were qualified as shorts. And let's actually take a second and just explain what a short is if you're not familiar. A short is a video that is less than 1 minute. So normally I would try to not upload anything more than 58 seconds. It's a short video. And it has to be in a vertical format, meaning it can't be a square, it can't be a rectangle. It has to be taller than it is wide. And so typically we're talking about like the kind of format you would have for a cell phone. So this is really intended for videos that you're taking on your cell phone and then uploading from there, or you could edit them as well and then just upload them from your phone. Or you can also have the choice of uploading from the studio, the YouTube studio on the desktop. Okay, so we've got these shorts, and YouTube will promote these shorts on one of the areas called the Shorts shelf. And the Shorts shelf is a place in the YouTube app where if you scroll down in the app, you'll find these vertical format little panes, and you can click on them. They're different videos, and you just get a quick title description, and then you get a thumbnail, and that's it. And they'll push these out to different numbers of people. And we don't know who they push them to or when or why or how much. Clearly, some shorts get very limited exposure, and some shorts are getting absolutely huge exposure. There are shorts that have millions of views. Well, we didn't make it to the millions, but we did get 350,000 views on our short. And so we're going to talk you through what happened and then some suggestions to see if you can maximize your chances of having this happen with one of your videos. Hey folks, if you are finding this information to be helpful, please jump on over and hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you know every time we have a new video coming out. And it really helps our channel so much. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the first thing is, when did we upload our short? Let's go take a look at the short that we had all this success with. Okay, so heading on down, it is Disney Princess Parade. You know what? You can act all cool about it, but when you actually go meet them, it's actually pretty fun. So, don't knock it till you try it. All right, so this is the video right here. And you can see we actually had 349,449. So it actually originally was at 350 and they kind of adjusted it back once it stopped. So that's fine, close enough. We'll call it 350. So this video will go back to when it was uploaded. You can see here it was uploaded on Friday, it was made public on Friday, January 22nd at 2 p.m. And that's the first. And there's nothing here. And then these are just a few little views that came in. So from Friday through Saturday. Okay, so almost nothing. We had 21 views at 6 p.m. Nothing's going on. 22 views at 8 p.m. About 8:55, I looked at my laptop and I looked at the channel dashboard and we had several new subs. And I was thinking, where did these come from? Where are we getting the subs? So I started searching through the list and I realized that it was this video that was starting to blow up. So you can see after 5 minutes, we had 3,000 views, almost 3,000. And then it just shot up and up and up and up. And it was doing, you can see here, I'm going to show you. This is just the last 5 minutes of the hour. 9 o'clock, we had 35,000, 10 o'clock, 30,000. 11 o'clock hour, we had just under 30,000. Here, 30,000, 29.5, 30,000. And then like a light switch, switched it off just after 3 a.m. and boom, gone. Almost nothing, just a few, little tiny trickle. So that's it. That was the behavior of what happened with Saturday. We picked up 191,000 views that evening. Which we were beside ourselves. We could not believe this was happening because up to this point, the greatest success we'd had with shorts was only about 8,500 views. And then it trickled on and picked up about another 1,000. So 9,500 was the best showing we'd had on any video. And we had done probably 25 shorts or 26 shorts at this point. So we'd done quite a few and some had been out for several weeks. So that was extraordinary in itself. Along that time period as well, we also picked up in the neighborhood of like maybe 1,100 subs, 1,100 new subscribers. And so if you are one of those, welcome. We are so happy to have you with us. We're so glad you found us. This is what's so great about the Shorts shelf is that it gives us the opportunity to reach out to new viewers who might like to see what we do. And welcome. We're so happy to have you here. So that was kind of the first initial hit. And that was really exciting. And we thought, wow, that's it. If this is all we ever get on Shorts, we are happy. And I mean, we're just thrilled. We wanted to celebrate. It's really, really amazing.
Oh, don't stop now. Don't stop.
It's not going to stop now. Come on. Oh!
3,067. I need like the music. I need
There it is.
Woo!
There it is.
So we went about our lives. That was on Saturday evening. Went about our lives. And then here this morning, I set my alarm and got up in the morning and I thought, exact same kind of thing as Saturday. Hey, look, we got a few new subs. That's funny. Where's that coming from? And I looked and you could see just at the end of the hour, we picked up 3,600. And then this was a shorter surge, but more intense. So we had 56,000 in the first hour, 52.7, 44.277, and then they basically shut it off. So same kind of behavior. They turn on the shorts flow and then they turn it right off. And not a whole lot in between, not a lot of other stuff happening in between. So this put us up to 349, 453. And that also picked up another additional 1,000 subscribers for the channel, which is mind-boggling. I can't even believe it. I never even imagined we would get to 1,000. And here we are. Let's go see our current count. Here we are at 3,233. My mind is blown. I just can't even believe that. It's hard to believe that it's real. So let's go back over and we're going to look at we're going to dig into the statistics on this short just a little bit, because if you're anything like me, every time I heard about somebody who had a short that really took off, like got 50, 100,000, 200,000 views. I even know someone who had one over 600,000. So, I mean, I've seen ones that have done even better than this. Every time I saw that, I was desperate to see the analytics. So here are the analytics. This is what you really want to know. So the first thing is we've got our views here. You can see we have this first surge and then it plateaus and then the second surge. Then let's look at our watch time. That's not super relevant because it doesn't really do anything for us. So that's almost a pointless statistic there. You can see this shows 620 subscribers. All of the additional subscribers and things that we had, they are not reflected yet because we had this surge this morning. And so the analytics have not like caught up with that yet. So that's reflecting, kind of the day before. Let's go over to the reach and look at that. Now, this is weird because this seems to lag way behind. We definitely had more than 3.4 thousand impressions of this, but let's look at, I think, more important metric is this impression click-through rate. So you can see it peaked out at 3.6% on Sunday, and then it kind of ended up Monday at 2.8%. That's not like a great rate. It's not a horrible rate compared to our other shorts, but it's pretty average, I would say, for our shorts. This is the part that surprised me. I was under the impression that a short needed to have a really high impression click-through rate to be really successful, but this didn't. This was mediocre. And then we've got our views, unique viewers. Again, these numbers are still updating. Engagement. This audience retention number, again, only 73.8%. I would have expected that number would need to be higher in order to have a short take off like this, but it wasn't. Here you can see on the graph, this is the retention. Now, I want you to notice something right here, and this comes into one of our tips for how you can have better performance of your short. Look at this. It stays at 100% retention for 3 seconds, almost 4 full seconds that we are hanging on to the audience and that we have their attention. And then we start to have people who are navigating away. Okay, that's where they're swiping away. And you can see people pretty much always drop right off at the end there. So that's another reason we used to do an end screen for a few seconds. We've just dropped that. We aren't doing that at all because we feel like that would make people navigate away from it faster. But this right here, I think this is critical because this is your moment to make an impression. If you have any lull in the action here, or you haven't picked up the action, these people are going to drop right off. They're gone. So you want to make the most of this 3 to 4 seconds, maybe even 2 to 3 seconds in most cases. So those are some places that you might find some useful information. Again, I wish I could say, oh, this has an amazing impression click-through rate, and that's why it did so well. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So that indicates to me that a big part of this is just luck. You just got to get lucky. But I will say, if there are any places to optimize, we can optimize. So that first thing about making sure you capture the viewer right here in the first few seconds, that's something where I like to say we trim the fat on our shorts. We have been continuing to refine this. We're trying to eliminate lulls or moments where the audience wants to leave. So keep things going, keep the action going, just put a cut in it. If something gets boring or there's a transition or whatever, just cut it. Another thing too is I see a lot of shorts that have people's families and kids and things like that. And it's like, we love our kids and we think they're the cutest kids in the world. Everybody thinks their kids are the cutest kids in the world, but other people don't really care. They don't want to see us. They want to see the characters. They want to see whatever it is that that the subject of the short is. And in this case with Disney, it's, the Disney entertainment. That's what they want to see. They don't want to see my kid reacting to it, even though I think that's cute. Okay, so let's contrast this with another short. I'm just going to, let's scroll down to this one. So this one is having what we used to consider to have moderate success. Totally different profile on this one. This one has 1,535 views, and it was published on Tuesday, last Tuesday. This one's been out for 6 days. And it had a decent amount of views. That actually had about 200 views before it ever hit the short shelf. Now, I want to point out something. Those views do count towards monetization. Those are like kind of full legit views. They are not shorts views because they didn't come from the short shelf. And you might say, well, how do I know what came from the short shelf? It's right here. It shows you. It says shorts. Now, here we're getting a lot from the short shelf, but we're also getting in suggested videos and direct browse and other features. So we know that not all of these views are falling under the shorts category. Why does that matter? Because those views do count towards our goals for hopefully getting our channel monetized in the future. And they also count towards, if you were monetized, potentially they are, you could receive ad revenue from those. So that's something just to keep in mind. For those people who say shorts are a complete waste of time, I don't agree with that at all. For some channels and some niches, shorts can be great. Clearly, it's been fun for us. We've brought a whole new audience to our channel, and we've connected with all of you wonderful people, a whole bunch more people. And that has been a really enriching and great experience. I think they've brought a lot of energy, movement, color to our channel. And I just love it. It's so much fun. And it's like having a photo album of our vacation. So it's so much fun. Let's look at the impression click-through rate for this. Total, it's 6.6%. What I'm finding is that it starts off like a 0, and then it starts to kind of come up usually as more people are seeing the impressions. So the current rate, like right now, is 8.3%. That's from what I've seen on our shorts. That's a really strong impression click-through rate. That is almost 3 times what we had on the princess video, yet this video is sitting here at 1,535 views. And look at this profile here. It's giving us a completely different profile in the way that it's promoting this video. It's letting it just kind of trickle along with like 20, maybe about 20 views per hour. So really amazing difference in the way that these are presented. And so it's pretty remarkable to me how different these shorts can be. Another thing I want to point out here with the audience retention numbers. I still think it's important to try to make your audience percentage viewed as high as possible. I know I've seen other people suggest that it should actually be in excess of 100%, meaning that on average, people watch your video more than once. If you can get that, I mean, that's amazing. I'm really impressed. But what I would say is you want to retain your audience as much as possible. I think it helps. And so one of the strategies that we've been employing is, again, like I said, trimming the fat, making the video shorter if it's going to be more engaging. Like the length of the video is not that big a deal. I know a lot of people, my first instinct when I made a short was, well, I want to make it over 50 seconds. I want to take up that time. You don't have to do that. There's no advantage because remember, this watch time's not counting towards anything. So it doesn't matter how long it is. It matters that the audience is engaged and they want to watch it. So, for example, if you have a 40-second clip and there are 10 seconds of it where there's kind of a lull and it's not that exciting, it's better to have a 30-second clip that is highly engaging than to have 40 seconds. So you have to kind of think about what you're doing with the viewer's time. Another thing I want you to think about as you are working on refining your YouTube shorts is to make sure that you are thinking of who your audience is. And this is really important that it relates to your channel because we picked up more than 2,000 new subscribers to our channel. And a criticism I've heard of shorts is that a lot of people say, well, they all just leave. They're not real subscribers. They're not good, high quality subscribers because they just saw a short and they clicked subscribe and that's it. I disagree with that. I think if you have a short that speaks to your niche and the things that you are about on your channel, you can retain the majority of those subscribers. And they are good quality subscribers because they clicked on a video that was your topic. So that already tells us something about what their interests are. So, what I would say is make sure that you are making shorts that speak to the niche of your channel. They speak to what your channel is about. I'll give you an example. You don't want to attract the wrong viewer for your channel. So, an example might be, let's say that you have a channel about personal finance and saving for retirement. Let's say it's saving for retirement. Okay. Well, then you happen to have a short that you happen to capture, a video of your nephew having a ridiculous fail on a trampoline and falling, and it's really funny. And you take that short and you put it on YouTube and it gets you 1,000 new subscribers. But the problem is the people who want to watch the trampoline fail are largely not the same people that want to research about retirement investing. That is typically not the same demographic. Yeah, there might be some crossover, but not a whole lot. So you have to really think about who is looking at this. Our channel is about Disney, music, Disney Vacation Club, which they tend to be Disney super fans, and then just the adventures kind of our family and things that we do as a family together. So having a lot of shorts that are centered around Disney and music, and often Disney music, really helps keep the focus on what it is that we do as a channel, so that people who like those things are the people who are probably going to get more out of our channel. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Be careful what you put out there, because that's now how people are that's what they're going to expect from your channel. And you just want to make sure that you're giving them what they expect. Okay, our final tip, and this is a really big one with shorts. You need to not get emotionally invested in your YouTube shorts. I know this is really, really hard because some of these are really cherished memories. I know we have a short that we put out, actually our worst performing short, and it was our dog and our baby, and they were doing the cutest thing, and all of our family went nuts over it and thought it was so cute when it happened. And they kept saying, oh, you need to put that online. You need to do this. You need to do that. But you know what? It performed really poorly. And nobody else really wanted to watch that. We had an emotional investment in the subject of the short, but nobody else did. It didn't really matter to them, and it didn't connect with viewers. So the lesson that I took away from that is that just because I love something or I'm really into something doesn't mean it's what other people want to watch. And so I need to think about their needs and what they want. And sometimes you're going to put out a video that is really special to you and nobody cares. And other times you're going to put out a video that you can take it or leave it. It's no big deal. And people are going to go nuts over it. So you just have to kind of you make your short, you send it off into the world. Goodbye, good luck. And that's that. Some other tips that I would suggest are I do actually like to put tags on my shorts, because I have found that while the shorts are sitting waiting to go on the short shelf, sometimes people find them in search. And that's good. That's great. So don't miss out on the opportunity, to have people find your short in other ways. So that's a really cool thing, especially if you have a short that ties into something that is a popular search term. Other tips. Another reason a lot of people dislike shorts is because they feel like it makes their channel look really ugly, because you have all these vertical thumbnails with just black on the sides. You don't have to leave it that way. I found out really quickly that I could put my own thumbnail on it, and it did not impact its ability to perform well. It was still recognized as a short, and it obviously didn't hinder its performance at all. And if anything, it's going to improve the performance of the short, because if somebody discovers that short in search, you want it to have an appealing, attractive thumbnail that people are going to click on. And that's going to give you actually some real views, not just shorts views. So that is another little bonus that can help drum up some more activity with your shorts. So in the end, are shorts a positive thing? Are shorts a negative thing? For us, it's been overwhelmingly positive. We plan on continuing to make shorts through the rest of January, and then we'll decide from there on. I don't think I want to quit them altogether because I love them and I have an unending list of ideas of things I want to share on shorts. But I also don't want to have 365 shorts a year. That's a lot for people to sift through. So I think probably we'll gear it back to maybe a couple a week once we finish up our month of shorts. So it's been a really, really fun experience. It's been a fun experiment. We are so excited for you to have hopefully learned some things that you can apply to your own shorts. And we hope you have success with it. Please tell us in the comments if you have had a good experience with shorts. Please let us know how things have gone for you. Have you had anything take off? What's your best performing short so far? How many shorts have you made? And we want to hear about your experiences. Another thing that I'm hearing from some people do is they'll make one short and then they just put it out there and then they go, okay, well, shorts don't work. Well, you made one short. I like to think about shorts as lottery tickets. If you buy one lottery ticket, your chance of winning is pretty low. But if you buy 10 lottery tickets, your chances are 10 times as high. So you have to think about it in that sense, in that I'm going to make a whole bunch of these and most of these are going to be duds or they're going to perform pretty low performance, but maybe a few are going to stand out and are going to take off. And so you miss every shot you don't take. So take the shot. If this is something you're looking for your channel, if this suits your channel, your niche, and your style, then go for it. And make sure you buy a few lottery tickets because you can't just count on one to get the job done. It's not a guarantee. Remember, shorts are not a guarantee. And there are going to be some niches where this works a whole lot better than other niches. So you have to really think about how you can make this work for you. All right, so that's it for today. It has been so exciting to share all of this with you. And I'm still, it's hard to believe. I can't believe, like, I need to pinch myself. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe we have a video with 350,000 views. I cannot believe we have over 3,000 subscribers on our channel. Hey, thank you so much for watching today. We hope that this video was helpful to you. And make sure you check out some of our other videos on our channel as well. And we will see you again soon. And remember, there's magic in the music. Bye, everybody.
Looking for more Disney, music, DVC, or family fun? Click the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching!